Hello everybody, I am Shepples and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. So we're here in Modoc, which is probably the last northern town we haven't been to. But I'm gonna wait until the morning, it's only a couple of hours anyway. And what we're going to do is we're going to go here to the general store and talk to this fellow. Now I think we came here very briefly at one point, but I didn't really do anything else here. What can I do for you? Let me see. What can you tell me about this town? What do you want to talk about? The slaughterhouse, Rose's bed and breakfast, the tannery, or the trading post? Rose's bed and breakfast. Rose's bed and breakfast is on the north side of town. Travellers from all over come just to sample her world famous omelettes. Let's say her omelettes can cure people of what ails them. Frankly, I think it's just a bunch of nonsense. What can you tell me about the slaughterhouse? The slaughterhouse is run by Grisham and his son Davin. It's just east of here. He makes the best damn jerky this side of the Rockies. Where's the tannery? Just follow your nose and you'll find it. You can smell that foul stench in the air. That's the tannin vats just north of here. If you overlook the smell, you'll not find a better place to get leather goods. Balthus can work miracles with leather. Can you tell me about the trading post? Like I said before, my name's Joe and I run the trading post for Modoc. I organise trade between Modoc and other cities in need of food and leather goods, but with this drought that could all come to an end real soon. We're getting desperate. Can I ask you a few more questions? What do you do here? Now that's a good question. Mostly I run this here trading post, but on occasion I'm the sheriff, mayor, judge and any other official you can think of. Well, you must be a very popular fellow to be entrusted with all these duties. Nah, I just drew the short straw. It seems I was out getting some supplies. When I came back I found out that the townsfolk went and elected me. It seems no one else wanted the job. Except for the occasional argument, I really don't have to do anything, which suits me fine. Let me see. I was wondering if you might be able to help me locate. Well, spit it out. I can't help if you don't tell me what you're looking for. And sure, I ain't going to stand here and try to guess what you're looking for. I'm looking for the holy GECK. Well, you're in luck. I just happen to know where it is. I guess you have some business to discuss after all. What do you want for this information? Ah yes, what I want. If you hadn't noticed yet, our little farming community is experiencing one of its worst droughts ever. The rainy season was unusually short this year, and our crops are dead and dying from lack of water. To put it bluntly, our community is on the verge of withering away with our crops. You do know I can't make it rain, right? No, of course not. I wouldn't ask you to do something as impossible as that. You really can't make it rain, can you? No, of course not. You can't. Anyway, like I was saying, we're in trouble and we could use your help. I'm listening. There's this farm at the outskirts of town where no farm should be. Some years back it just appeared out of nowhere. And you're saying that this farm just sprung up overnight? Yeah, right. A group of us were out hunting when we noticed the new farm, but that wasn't the strange thing. Soon after, some of us got together to visit our new neighbour, but only to discover that there wasn't anybody there. Okay, go on. After many months of trying to contact the owners with no success, it was decided that the farm must have been abandoned soon after it was built. So instead of letting the crops rot in the fields, young Carol moved in. That's when things got bad. Carol started to tell stories of some strange glowing figures tending the crops and feeding the animals at night. We all laughed at him, thinking he was making up stories. Then one day Carol stopped coming into town. What happened for him? Did you look for him? Of course we did. We went up there as soon as we suspected something was wrong. He started to tremble violently. The horror. Bodies strewn everywhere, some crucified while others were left to rot in the sun. I still wake up screaming in the middle of the night from the horrible images I saw that day. So let me guess, you want me to go to this farm and find out what happened? Normally I would just leave that cursed place be, but for some reason the crops at this farm are still flourishing despite the drought. We'll starve if we don't get food soon. Will you help us rid the farm of these ghosts? What do I get out of this? In return for helping us, I'll tell you where you find what you seek. Then it's a deal. Show me where this ghost farm is. This farm is about a day's travel northeast of here. He pulls out a map and points to the spot northeast of Modoc. Come back when you've found something. Well, I didn't think I was going to be ghost hunting, but sure, okay. You know what, let's just go and sort out this whole ghost thing. See what we can find. Might as well. Ghost farm. Holy shit. If I kick the bucket, please don't bury me here. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to bury you here, Cassidy. I wouldn't really want to bury anybody here. Jesus Christ, talk about fucking Demon Central. Fucking hell, man. This place is fucked up. Whoa. Whoa, Antichrist stuff going on here. Seriously, man. This shit is bad. Huh. Well, there's a sledge. And there's some rope. And that's about it. And then the footlocker. No. Anything in this footlocker? No. Okay, third time's a charm. Okay. Right. Regular Brahmin. Okay. There must be something here, but I don't see anything. I don't see it. Maybe there's a hatch somewhere in the crops or something. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything at all. Yeah, okay. Let's have another. Let's just keep looking around, see what we can find. I also found. I looked up to see if about the Highwayman car, and yeah, it is actually bugged in this version, where it doesn't actually activate properly, and that's why it hasn't actually been taken off of my quest log, because it hasn't actually activated the Highwayman. Apparently, if I actually put in the part myself, it would, but the fact that I got Smithy to do it kind of fucked it up. I don't know why that happens. It's just a bug that's in the game, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about it. Right, I can't find anything here. Right. He spoke of lights during the night, so maybe if we wait until night time, maybe that'll work. Maybe we'll find something then. I don't know. But again, I didn't wanna go applying the restoration patch just in case it did decide to fuck up the game somehow, which can happen. Oh! Hi! Leave us in peace. Surrender or die. Okay, I'll just surrender for now. Take it easy. Please let me apologize for the unpleasant circumstances under which we met. Normally the protectors would have tried to scare you off. Usually rattling chains and some low moaning is enough to scare anybody off, but recently they've been instructed to bring any surfacers they find to me. What do you want with me? A simple request. We need to make contact with the town to the southwest. I believe it's called Modoc. Would you do us a favour? I have many questions to ask before I could possibly take this mission. Fair enough, I wouldn't expect anyone to blindly accept tasks from strangers without first learning a little bit about them. First, ask you questions and I will answer them as best I can. Why don't you send one of your own people to deliver the message? Since the sealing, we as a people have changed. Few can bear to be on the surface because they are not used to having a black sea of nothingness above them. The sensation of falling upward is so great for them that they lie frozen clutching the ground. But that is not the main reason. All of us cannot stand the bright light of that which you call the sun. Living underground for so long has made our eyes too sensitive to light. We cannot travel far from the safety of our homes beneath the ground. I ask you some more questions. Tell me about your people. Once long ago we were once like the surfacers. We too dwelled above ground until the world above caught fire. Our ancestors, who were part of the secret militia, sealed themselves and their families down here for protection for generations. Down here we've remained, safely hidden within the womb of Mother Earth. What are your defences? Enough, no more questions. Make your decision now. Yeah, alright. I knew you would understand. Here's a message relaying our request. Please take it to Moda and give it to the person in charge. Return here when your task is complete. I will tell the protectors to expect your return. We thank you for doing us this service. Okay. Alright, and how do I get out of here? Can you let me through, buddy? Vegir. Well, thanks very much for that. I appreciate it. Now. This place looks worse than Vault City. No shit, man. Okay. Well, that was kind of unexpected. At least I got a car trunk. I've got the arse end of the car, which is basically a storage by the looks of it. Okay. What does that say? This message is from the leader of the Slags to the townspeople of Modoc. Alright. I'll deliver the message. So that's kind of a storage then. Easy does it, cheeky monkey. Alright. Let's go talk to our good friend here, Joe. You're back. What did you find? I have a message for you from the leader of the Slags. Why are they called Slags? Slags? Who are they? What's this? Joe opens and reads the message. This is incredible! They've been living underground all this time. They say they'd be willing to trade food for medical supplies and other stuff. I don't know if they can be trusted. After all, they killed Carl and all those other people. What do you think? What can I do to help you? We're going to attack, but only as a last resort. We only have a month's supply of food left before we start to starve. You have until then to find out what's going on. I won't negotiate with them unless I know for certain that they didn't do anything to Carl, and I have to know their reason for staking all those people out in the front of their farm. I won't deal with savages. So I have a month to sort this out. Well, that's not fucking pressurizing. Well, it shouldn't be that difficult to find out what's going on, should it? Nah, it shouldn't be that difficult. Alright, let's just go back and get the fuck out of my way. Right, let's go back and talk to your man about, Carl. I need to find out. Because, yeah, I wouldn't be too keen in setting up a whole trade route with these guys. Manhole. Oh god, he's got guards and everything with him now. How good of you to return. I will take it you've delivered the message to Modoc. How was it received? They have some reservations. They want to know what happened to the farmer that was living here. We scared him off the farm. Nothing more. I assume he went back home when he discovered the farm was haunted. The protectors reported him headed northwest. You might try searching for him that way. Oh, great. They don't trust you. After all, you killed passerby and staked the bodies out in front of your farm. We are a peaceful people and have killed no one. Those bodies are merely props we manufacture to scare off those who tried to steal from us. Well, that makes me feel better. If you examine the bodies closely, you'll notice that they are nothing but Brahmin guts and dummies. I'll keep you informed on my progress. Wow. They even got glowing ones as... Well, I suppose radiation's a bitch. That's for sure. Okay. So, Carl went northwest. Is that right? Modoc. So Carl went off somewhere. Something doesn't look right. Maybe if I go back to Modoc and talk to Joe again, he might have an idea of where Carl went. 'Cause Carl could be fucking anywhere, man. God knows where the hell he's gone. Let's have a look. We're going to attack the Slags in 28 days unless you convince me otherwise. Those bodies are fake, just dummies covered in Brahmin guts. They were put there to scare you away from the crops. Fake? That's impossible. I saw them with my own eyes. Blood and gore everywhere. But I guess it's possible. We didn't. I mean, well... Joe's face turns beat red. We all kind of turned tail and ran when we saw the bodies. No one actually had the guts to examine them closely. That's all I know for now. Great, so I have to go find Carl. I've got 28 days. Why'd you have to put a timeline on me, man? Shit. Why is there always a timeline? Okay, so I have to find Carl. He's gone run off somewhere and I have no idea where. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to leave it here for this part, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Thank you and have fun.